Thank you, thank you, thank you. On behalf of the 820,000 federal and D.C. government workers represented by FGE, I want to begin by saying thank you. Thank you to the Texas AFL-CIO for inviting me to be with you here today. Thank you to the State Fed President, Rick Levy. Rick does an awesome job, isn't that right? And to Secretary of Treasury Leonard Aguilar and the rest of the leadership here in Texas. Thank you to my friend Cheryl Iliano, AFGE's National Vice President of District 10 that covers the state of Texas. Thank you to all of the AFGE members that's out there in the crowd today for your continuing commitment to this union and to public service. Yep. And thank you to all of the labor leaders in this room for your unwavering commitment to the labor movement and to working people who are the backbones of America. Now, the Texas AFL-CIO and FGE leaders hosted a powerful virtual town hall in April, bringing federal workers, local AFL-CIO leadership, and congressional allies together to sound the alarm on union busting. And I want to pause parenthetically and say thank you and give a round of applause for the Texas AFL-CIO for their commitment to AFGE. Can you do that with me? Now, this labor movement has shown that the House of Labor has stood together both in love and in solidarity. So thank you. Now, I've always heard that everything is bigger in Texas. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but this is what I do know. Last night, Rick took me out to dinner, and I saw the largest T-bone steak I ever seen in my life. And I tried my best to eat it, but only a fourth of it got gone. So it might be some truth to that. I don't know, but, you know, thank you, President Levy. Thank you for your hospitality and your display of solidarity. But brothers and sisters in this room, we meet here at a defining moment, not just for AFGE or the AFL-CIO, but for the entire labor movement and for working families everywhere. Union rights that we spent generations fighting for are under unprecedented attacks. Collective bargaining agreements are being dismantled. Our resources and finances are facing targeted attacks. And powerful anti-union interests are determined to weaken us. Y'all agree with me? Ultra-wealthy billionaires and corporate elites like Elon Musk and Donald Trump want workers to feel isolated, want them to feel afraid and powerless. And when one billionaire leaves, another comes to take their place. Spurred by ideologues like Russell Vogt, Stephen Miller, the architect of Project 2025, and the shock and awe tactics that we've seen in the first months of this regime. Now, they thought they could come after us hard and that our institution would fold, but they didn't know us. They thought labor was weak. They thought our democracy was weak. They thought that we were easy targets, but they didn't know us. They didn't realize that what they did was just woke a sleeping giant. They underestimated us. They underestimated the power of we. Y'all say that with me. Say we. We have the power, and there is power in we. Now, there is power in all that we work together for, because when we work together, brothers and sisters, there is power. Because when we work together, we can accomplish tough things. We can win hard battles, and I know because I've seen it. I've seen the way this labor movement has stepped up for AFGE. Every single federal worker in recent months, I've seen it. I've seen this display of unity and solidarity and love. I've seen it firsthand. And I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause for standing up and standing with AFGE. Because this is what I know. We couldn't have won all of the victories that we've achieved so far without your help. We couldn't have launched national phone banking for our members to make sure that they stayed members and continue to feel connected to the larger labor movement if it were not for you. We couldn't have played stories in the news outlet and on social media across the nation to help Americans understand that federal workers aren't just paper pushers in Washington, D.C. They are nurses at the VA and brothers and sisters at the Department of Ed that ensure that our children have access to quality education. They are the folk who help you get your Social Security checks on time, the people who keep our food safe to eat and the airplanes safe to fly, and so on and so much more. These are the people, and they live every day, including all across this nation, including right here in Texas. And without your help, we couldn't have been part of thousands of rallies across this country held by AFGE and state feds and CLCs and other affiliate unions and the Big Tent ally organization, other national days of action like Hands Off and No King's Day, No King Day. And without your help, we couldn't have completed thousands of lobbying visits and one-on-one conversations with elected officials, showing up support for our right to exist and building a bipartisan pro-labor coalition. Without your help, it couldn't have been done, because you have stood with AFGE throughout this fight, and guess what? We are going to stand with you. Now, across this country, AFL-CIO affiliates represent workers who are the heartbeat of our nation, from building roads and bridges, teaching our children, caring for patients, serving our veterans, keeping our community safe, and ensuring our food, air, and water are protected. Our members work to make America run. Yet these essential contributions are ignored and attacked by those who want to destroy union power. It's not just our jobs that are on the line, but brothers and sisters, it's everything that we do. Every bit of cancer research, every wildfire we fight here in Texas, every community affected by drought and climate change we protect, every veteran returning home from wherever to the Lone Star State. All of that is what's on the line here, and the folk in this room understand that. You know that an injury to one is what? Is an injury to all. You know that when they attack Federal Workers Union, you can be sure they're coming after you next, right? You know that when they want to give unelected billionaires access to your data at DOL and lay off staff at the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, they aren't looking to make things better for working people. That's why state feds and CLCs around this country have been stepping up and helping in the most creative ways. And I thank the Texas labor leaders in this room for stepping into the fight. And I want to tell you that we need every voice. And that means you and all of your members. State feds and CLCs are the infrastructure that federal workers need right now. There are state AFL-CIO offices in every single state in the country. CLCs in places that we simply don't have people. So your role is crucial, more now than ever. Now we have to let people know what's at stake. And we have to persuade them not just to know that things are at stake, but to do something about them. Because folk like Musk and Russell Vought have said it out loud. They want workers to feel isolated. They want workers to feel afraid and powerless because they want total power. But guess who got the power? We got the power, right? That's right, that's right. And that's why they're coming with all of these excuses about efficiency and national security to try to justify their unjustifiable union busting. But let me be clear. These attacks on union rights aren't about national security. It's not about efficiency. Can I tell y'all what it is? Can I tell y'all what it is? It's retaliation. And y'all say it with me. Say it with me. Say, it is retaliation. And we're not going to stand for it, are we? No. It's payback against union members everywhere for courageously standing against reckless attempts to politicize our workplace, for challenging lawless actions designed to corrupt our government, and to demanding justice and fairness. And they're not just coming after us at AFGE or us as a labor movement, but guess what? They're trying to silence universities, law firms, student protesters, immigrants and business, religions, and community leaders. That's what they're trying to do. But our message is loud and clear. We're not going to let it happen. They want you to be so afraid of those consequences that you fail to act. But that's not an option. Leadership in these times demands courage. It demands resilience. It demands action. Most importantly, it demands solidarity. Because this fight isn't just about federal workers or one union. Now, we know that an attack on one is an attack on all of us. They want to take all of our voices away from us so that they can do whatever they want, whenever they want. That's why we're so proud to stand in solidarity with this incredible group of union leaders assembled here today. Because we will not be intimidated. What do you say? We will not be silenced. We will stand for our freedom. We will not allow them to dismantle Social Security and steal from seniors who work their entire lives, will we? We'll not let them strip rights and benefits from veterans who bravely serve our nation, will we? We'll not let them gut the agencies that protect us from pollution and disease and unsafe working conditions, will we? They want us to shut up and make it easy for them, but we refuse. What are we going to do? We're going to stand up, right? Let me hear you loud and clear. We will stand up and we will fight, right? We'll fight in courts. We'll fight in Congress. We'll fight in our communities. And guess what, brothers and sisters? We'll take it to the streets. We are ready. We are united. We are together to stop oligarchy from taking root. It isn't partisan. It's a choice about justice, fairness, and democracy itself. Will you stand with working people who keep America running, or will you side with billionaires like Musk and Donald Trump who aim to trample our freedom? AFGE and AFL-CIO stand with working families, veterans, and every American who believes in justice. Now, I know there are dark moments. We've already seen some. But we're not a people who back down. We're people who stand up, who link arms together, move forward together. As Scripture reminds us, weeping may endure for a night, but joy, let me hear you now, joy comes in the morning. Isn't that right? And I tell you today that no matter how dark it may seem, joy is coming. I want to tell you, no matter how bleak it may look, change is coming. Hope is coming. Because we are united and we are strong, because we are the labor movement and we are family. And when families stand together, family fight together. And when family fight together, family win together. Are you standing with us today? All over this room, let us stand together, let us lock arms together, and let us say loud and clear, we are family. Let me hear you say it. We are family. We fight together. We win together. Now, before I go, Before I go, all of you got one of these postcards. And I can't stress how important it is that if you call your senator, tell him to vote no on the big ugly bill. Right? Please do that for me. But brothers and sisters, these are trying times. They want to attack our rights, our finances. So when you have a chance, make the call. We're in this together, brothers and sisters. And it matters because we're winning. Federal judge just halted this union-busting executive order, but this fight isn't over. Legislative threats loom. Dues revenue remains vulnerable. In Texas, we've seen the strength of collective resilience because we've acted together. And in this room, brothers and sisters, I just want to know, will we continue this fight together? I want you to know that 800,000 AFGE members stand with you. Brothers and sisters, will you stand with us? Because this is not just about AFGE. This is about the very democracy of this country. This is about the survival of this country. And in order for us to win, we got to do it together. Will we do it together? Can we stand together? Let's stand together, brothers and sisters. Let's act together. Hold on a little while longer. Pray on just a little bit longer. And guess what? Change will come. Let me hear you say it. Change will come. Let's stay together. I love you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Rick. Thank you.